Welcome to Soul Attraction. I'm Jess. I'm all about reviewing sneakers from a woman's perspective and what about them turns heads. And I'm super excited today to have these sneakers to show you. It is the Kobe 5 Protro Year of the Mamba. I have them in University Red. The other color that I've seen them in is the eggplant, but since I'm not a purple person, I had to get them in the red. Now, the University Red was exclusively dropped in China to celebrate the Chinese Zodiac Year of the Snake. So Nike has a whole year, the Mamba line coming out this year with sets of sneakers, there's apparel, even a black satin jacket. So we'll get right into it. We have the red snakeskin box. You can see the snakeskin pattern, and then this is the Kobe branding, the logo, and it's a sword in a sheath. At first glance, I thought it was like a geometric snake face, but it is a sword in a sheath, and it's a really cool branding. I love it. It has kind of a superhero, like an Iron Man vibe going to it. So I was so excited when I opened the box because we never see this, and it came with this super cool satin dust bag. And we have the 8 and 24 with the snake wrapped around on one side and then that Kobe branding on the other side. And the drawstrings on the bag are an extra set of laces. They're red satin laces with gold tips. I will keep them in the bag because I don't feel like restringing a bag, but I love it. It's just like an extra little detail added to it. And then you get in, you have the snakeskin pattern on the tissue paper with the Kobe shield on there again, and then the shoes. So the first thing I noticed about the sneaker is that it is so lightweight in my hands, and I was a little concerned when I got it. I didn't want it to be too tight because it's a synthetic material, so I don't know how much give that has to it. It does fit a little snug, but they're still very comfortable. And they are the Nike Zoom Air technology, so it's a cushion padding inside of there, so it's like having a cloud strapped tightly on my foot, and it just, as you jump and move around, it absorbs just all the shock. They're very comfortable, very cushiony. The upper is this red synthetic. It's a heat bonded material. It's one of the reasons that this sneaker is so lightweight is because nothing is stitched on. There's no stitched overlays, and just the material of the shoe just makes it like a feather. And then to keep the support through the shoe, you have fly wire here on the mid panel. So I love all the little details that are to the shoe. It just makes it fun, and it feels like I'm part of a little cult now, having a pair of Kobe's. On the insole of the shoe, you have the 8 and 24. It's a little hard to see, and it has the snake wrapped around. It's the same 8 and 24 with the snake that was on the dust bag. And then on the back of the tongue, you have a message here, and it says Year of the Mamba. You have this nice satin heel collar going around with the snakeskin pattern. There is something I noticed with the snakeskin pattern is that it's all a different pattern. So this shoe has it like very large snake pattern, whereas this one, it is much smaller. Going through, let's see. Whereas this one is much smaller. And that same pattern is on the tongue of the shoe, and the same thing on this side. It's very small snakeskin, whereas on the other sneaker, it's larger prints. Then moving up the tongue, you have your Kobe shield logo here again, which is raised. Then favorite part of the sneaker, of course, is going to be that snake on the side, wrapped around the Nike swoosh. It is stitched on, and it has a rough feel to it. It's a little like a glittery feel, but it's super sexy. I love the design. I like the long tongue on the snake. My next favorite part of the shoe is going to be the plastic tab on the back. It adds a little bit of shine to the shoe because the sneaker itself is very matte. The satin does have a bit of shine, and of course you have the snake that really stands out because it's slightly glittery. But this is just like another piece right here that really adds to it with the Kobe signature in the back. All these little details of the sneaker just keep going. So you have on the outsole, you have this very durable rubber outsole, and you have your carbon fiber shank plate, and I love that it pops through here in the middle. You have the Kobe shield here again. And then this pattern, you can see how it goes up. This is a heart pattern. Like if you see an EKG pattern with the heart and it goes up and down, that's what that pattern is here on the bottom of the sneaker. I just think that's a really fun extra thing that's added to it. On the right shoe, you have a KB. And then on the left sneaker, you have the number 24. So it's just like a little extra added detail to it. I mean, I really do love this shoe, and I love the way it feels. Something I did notice, I was running around my house, seeing how fast I could run in these. There is no crease. This material doesn't really seem to crease very easily, so over time we'll tell, but it just holds a perfect form. So wearing these sneakers, I usually stick to Jordan because of the versatility of the shoe. Like I can wear it to dinner, I can wear them to work. This is exclusively for me going to be a gym or like a pickleball shoe. I'm gonna smash on some grandmas at the pickleball court in my Kobe's. But it's not something that I'm really gonna rock wearing jeans. It is an active wear shoe. So if you're really into this and you feel like you have to have this, I think this is something you should add to your sneaker collection. It's a beautiful sneaker. It has this fun design on it. I love it. There you have it, the Kobe 5 Protros, something I'm super excited to have as part of my sneaker collection. I cannot wait to wear them out on the pickleball court. If you like my review, hit the like and subscribe button. You don't want to miss what I have coming up next. And remember, a man in great shoes is always one step ahead.